What's good, everybody? It's your boy Nate Matthews, back again with another video. No, y'all ain't seen me in quite some time, man. It's been a long minute. I think this is like the longest break that I've ever taken from YouTube. If you guys are wondering what I've been up to, life, man. Hit me again, smack me in the head a couple times once again. Still been, you know, doing my thing, moving on up at work, moving around, getting ready to relocate my residence here soon. Last video I uploaded that had to do with my beard was like in February, like mid-February, early February. I'm not too sure. And then I know I did like a little vlog style type of video and last uploaded that on March 4th. Well, since then, I haven't uploaded nothing, and I just been thinking a lot, man. I decided to, I don't know, I was just thinking again, you know, put the clippers up to my face, stood in the mirror, and I really decided it was time to let the beard go. So, yeah, man, I just went ahead, took the clippers, shaved the beard off, took the mustache off, everything. After that, I mean, I was really just, I don't know, kind of wish I didn't do it. Now you guys are probably looking like, okay, now you done shaved the beard off, what are you gonna do now? Well, maybe we could all start over. I just really don't know. If you guys ever been thinking about cutting your beard off, I guess we're all in this together now. And man, but if your heart was racing even just a little bit, first thing I want you to do is take a look at the date that this video was uploaded, and then go ahead and look at me right now, because it was just, I just, you know, threw the voice on top of the old video from when I did shave the beard off. That's actually when I started the first process of starting over growing the beard that I have now. If you guys could see, take a look. I actually lined it up last night. Lines nice and crispy. Did a little fade, faded it in. Mustache looking nice. And looks like it got some shine in there. That's another thing, speaking of shine and things like that. Of course, I've still been using my own beard balm and stuff like that right here. But I think I'm about to switch it up. I don't know. For some reason, I was in the shower last night and I was using my shampoo and conditioner. And normally after I do that, I just throw some, you know, beard balm back in there. Of course, I've been using mine, and I still got a few others, but I've also still been using this Spartan's Den here, if I can get it focused in. Yeah, also still been using this. It's actually almost gone. I'll show y'all. So when y'all do send me products, I do, you know, test them out. When I get to them, I'm not going to test out, you know, 1,000 oils and balms at the same time. Want to, you know, see if they actually work before I start testing out something else. Anyways, when it comes to beard balms and things like that, the one I just showed you guys, it smells decent. I like the smell of it. Of course, mine puts a lot of you know, shine to the beard. I like that as well. But lately, well, I say lately as in the last 2 to 3 days, I've actually just been using oils. Like, didn't even mix it up to create my own. Of course, I have my own recipe, but it was actually leftover ingredients that I didn't have enough to make a full batch of oil or balm or nothing like that. So I just been using, you know, straight up, you know, jojoba oil and things like that. Threw that in my, I believe that's what I put in my beard today. I'll show you guys since I got it right here. Jojoba oil right here. You don't really want to focus, but whatever. Just know I'm telling y'all, it's jojoba oil. You can see there's only a tiny bit left. That's not enough for me to really do nothing with it. So I just kind of put this bare oil, smacked it in my beard today, and that's the results that you're getting right now out of it. So what I think I want to do is, of course, not just use strictly jojoba oil, but I got a lot of other ingredients and stuff like that. Want to mix those all up and just take out one of the ingredients that I was kind of using to turn it into a balm, and just kind of leave it as an oil. I think the balms work very well, but for the length of my beard, it doesn't look bad now, but I guess, you know, when it gets to the time when my beard is longer, the sides start popping out again and things like that, that balm is kind of like a holding balm. So in addition to it putting shine in the beard, it's going to hold your beard the way that it is when you first, style it in the morning. So with my hair being so long and things like that, of course, you know, it's popping off the sides, had little flyaways, stragglies and things like that. And I kind of started noticing, you know, keep in mind, I'll show y'all again, I've been throwing this in there. So it could be this. Could, you know, I don't want to specifically blame it on this, but balms have more of a hold to them. I want something more, you know, free to keep my beard, you know, more soft like all the time, in addition to when I just first put it in my beard. So yeah, that's the next thing I want to try there. I think I just briefly mentioned it to you guys already. I will be relocating. I'm actually in the process. I'm supposed to be moving like what, tomorrow? Yeah, I'm supposed to be moving, or today, matter of fact, the day that you guys see this video. So I'm supposed to be in the process of moving. Ain't started packing a goddamn thing yet. I've just been looking around like, man, I use this. I don't want to put it away yet. I use my computer. I'm watching my TV. I mean, I needed my choice of shoes. Like, I don't want to have to wear one pair of shoes, you know, so I just, all my stuff just been leaving there. I'm just like, okay, I can't put the bed away. I need to sleep on it tonight. So everything, I ain't done nothing yet, but it actually is my weekend now. You know, so I got time to mess around with it. I got a little bowling event to go to, so I don't know, man, but we're gonna get it done. So pretty much when it comes to me moving, this is a goodbye to this bathroom that I'm in right now, man. This is like the studio right here. I think it's a nice little backdrop, or wouldn't even say backdrop, just a clean background versus if you guys used to watch my videos when I first started doing them, used to do them right in the other room, like my main, at my computer station. You guys could just see my room, my bed, hats on the walls, my shoes, everything like that. And it was kind of very distracting. So I came up in here to the bathroom, nice lighting, nothing to really distract you guys. And you guys can just focus on what I'm saying. I'm also right next to all of my barber tools. So, you know, I didn't have to cover my whole desk with all my stuff. If I need to reach for something, I can just show y'all. And yeah, so gotta really go take a look. We're gonna see how the next setup is at the new spot. If you guys are wondering, I know I'm jumping around. I kind of meant to put this in the beginning of the video here, but if you guys are wondering how I got these lines so crispy, I show this to you guys all the time. I hope y'all ain't getting tired of it, but I get new subscribers all the time. So I just want to go back and let y'all know how I got my line up extra crispy like this. I don't know if there's any bumps for me. Don't feel like it, but it looks like it maybe because the camera just ain't focused. But matter of fact, nah, we good. But lines extra crispy because I use this right here. If you guys don't know what this is, once again, it's the Parker SR1 straight edge razor. And just lightly tap, boom, boom, boom. And that's another thing. I've been using it really like a lot throughout the month that I have not been uploading videos. So of course you guys don't know. I'm gonna show you guys because I know I'm gonna get some stuff mixed around and forget what I've shown you and haven't shown you. But I've also been using this right here, which is the Nivea for Men cooling post-shave balm. This is the post-shave balm that I've been using lately. It's kind of like a lotion. I use this because, of course, if you guys know my favorite stuff to use after I shave my head, go ahead and say it. Go ahead and throw it in the comments if you already know. But I was getting ready to run out of that stuff, and I actually still have it. It's a few drops left. I didn't want to use it all because I just want to be able to say I still got some left, you know, and be able to remember what the bottle looked like, so I can go to the beauty supply store or actually pick it up online. So I've actually been using this lately. Not really so much for my head, but when I do my little lineups and stuff like that, I've been throwing it under my neck, and this has been working pretty good. It's better than the regular, you know, before, you know, I was just throw some regular freaking lotion up on my face. But yeah, I've been actually switched back to using the proper solution here. So that's been good for me. I like the bottle too, man. After I'm done with this bottle, like the way it locks on and everything. It's a nice solid glass bottle. I'm gonna clean it out real good, boy. This is gonna be I'm gonna sneaking this thing in the club with you, boy. You already know. I've been looking for something like this. Didn't really trust the little ones from like Walmart and stuff, but god damn it, we about to be putting some alcohol in the goddamn post-shave balm. In addition to that though, I was kind of using, of course you guys know, the safety razor, just swiping them on my head, and I was shaving pretty quick, kind of used to it, but I guess I had a little like scab or something in the back of my head from when I cut myself the previous time, and I was just, you know, my head was covered in, you know, stuff, so I couldn't see, slid around and boom, just put a nice clean cut on the back of my head. Blood was dripping down onto my freaking back and my shirt. Blood, it wasn't stopping. Of course, you know, first thing we try to reach for a towel, throw some hot water on it, wipe it off, think it's gonna stop. It didn't stop. Which reminds me, this is kind of like a little recap of stuff that I've shown you guys in the past. Anyways, I'll show you guys now The way if you ever have a cut and you're bleeding and things like that, this is what you need right here. I will throw this in the description. This is actually a styptic pencil. What you do is you just wet it under water and then you rub it on the areas that are bleeding. And trust me, it's going to burn a little bit, but it will definitely stop the blood. It's way better than trying to put, you know, hot towel on it, or trying to, what I would normally do is kind of put like some cocoa butter on it. The blood is going to seep through the cocoa butter. It's going to bleed after you wipe the blood away. But with this, it's going to burn. It's going to leave like a white ashy spot on whatever you put it on, and the blood will stop. So a styptic pencil, this is very, very, very useful. It comes in handy, and they don't cost very much. So go ahead and take a look in the description. If you guys be slicing yourself up, get you one of these. Another thing, if you guys already know, number one thing I use to shave my head, I'm going to get it right now. And I don't mean shave my head as in the tool, but the soap. I usually use this right here, Parasol Green shaving soap. Use quite a bit of this. Actually, I still got a lot left, kind of, but I use it. I've been getting lazy, and when I've been feeling lazy, just want to hurry up and knock my shave out in a very fast time, I just usually use this, man. This is actually something that I had before I got into the Parasol Green. This is actually the Bump Patrol Cool Shave Gel. Comes out clear. Just wipe it on your hand, throw some water on your hand, and it suds up very, very, very good. So I've actually been using this in my lazy time over this, because this it requires some preparation. You got to, you know, mix it up and everything. And even though I really do appreciate and enjoy the art of shaving, it's just cool to be able to have, you know, shaving brushes, get the different soaps that people were using a long time ago, and you learn how to use a safety razor, straight edge razor. It's kind of cool. But whenever you want to be lazy and want to just get back to jumping on YouTube, watching some other videos or whatever, this is my go-to right here. Once again, I've been using this for about a month. Or longer than a month, but I mean, been using this for about a month over this instead. This is one of the things I picked up not too long ago, which I actually don't even use, man. It's a really cool looking wooden comb. You know, they say all the benefits and all that stuff. If you guys ask me, they say, you know, not to use a metal pick, not to use a plastic pick because of the static and stuff that it can cause. It can cause split ends and all that different stuff like that. Pull your hair out, things like that. Well, until I find a better wooden comb, I've still been using this pick, because this pick has wide enough teeth to actually get through my hair without getting stuck. And that's actually why I upgraded from this, which is a plastic comb as well. But this is way better than the, you know, the dollar combs. That comb actually costs 10 bucks. Handmade comb, Kent Comb, real popular company that even other beard channels have partnered up with. It's actually their combs. So this comb, still really good. I use this mostly when I'm doing my lineups, and so I can comb out the side of the beard so I can actually see, you know, what I'm doing on the side here. Getting those nice defined lines, I use this. For my everyday maintenance, so I use my plastic comb. I'm still on the lookout for a wooden comb. Can't seem to find them in the stores, so you kind of really do have to order them online. And it was real tough trying to find them online with the mixed reviews, things like that. And I want to actually see what the comb looks like. Anyways, I took a chance and picked this up. Really nice comb. I really like the look of it. It's like super cool. Only thing that stopped me from using it is the teeth are not wide enough at all. So it can go through my beard, but like it's really going through kind of good up here, you know, where I fade my beard down. But down here, it can get the beginning. Guys, under my neck, it ain't getting it at all. Like, it is getting stuck. Like, no matter what, it is not going to pick the bottom of my beard. It's really, really nappy under here, kind of. See how, look, see how much it gets stuck? Now, let me go ahead and get this pick and do the exact same thing. Pick is able to make it through. Doesn't look like there's any hair. Sometimes I do have a few things of hair on the pick after I do that, but at least the pick can make it through the beard. This comb, however, cannot. And it would never make it through. Once again, that may be my fault, because, you know, the teeth are not wide enough as this comb here to make it through. But when you're buying this online, you just kind of got it. Like, I didn't really get to see it. I kind of bought it from, you know, the reviews, the way it looks and things like that. So if your beard is not that long, maybe I will go ahead and throw this in the description to recommend this to you guys, because this is an awesome looking comb. The quality is nice. I really it really is cool. But only thing that's stopping me from using it is the teeth are not long enough. So until then, until I'm actually able to see a wooden comb or wooden pick in person, I will be sticking with the good old plastic comb. As well as another thing I see people talking about, that I do not follow the rules for. I'm not against it, but I don't follow the rules to what everybody else is doing. But they say you should not use like cotton cloth or things like that to like rub your beard. Like when you get out the shower and you're drying your beard off, just say use, you know, a t-shirt and things like that so it won't get caught in your beard. Guys, I continue to use a freaking towel, a white towel or whatever, any type of towel that I have available. And when I look at that towel at the end of the day, at the end of that shower, in the morning when I'm, you know, throwing some moisture into my beard, there is not hair all over this towel. So it's not really going to tear your beard up. Maybe over time you can pull out a hair or two or things like that. But I don't think that's unnatural. One thing I think about when people are so worried about having hair coming out when you're, you know, combing it with a plastic comb or a metal pick or things like that, is look at your girlfriend's brush. Look at any female in your life's brush or their hair maintenance tools. Guys, there is hair piled up in those brushes. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys see it as well. If they're not freaking out about all that hair coming out of the brush at the end of the day, you shouldn't freak out either, because that's what hair does. It's going to grow back. Well, maybe not on your head when you lose that, goddamn, but in the beard, man, it's gonna come back. So you shouldn't have nothing to worry about when you see hair, as long as it's not big old clumps or you're not ripping, you know, bald spots in your shit. If you see a few pieces of hair, of course, I got one right here in the sink, goddamn, you ain't even gonna be able to see it, but probably from when I just did it right now, I can't even see. Anyways, hair is gonna come out, it's gonna shed, it's gonna grow back. That's a part of the process. Speaking of shedding and things like that, with my beard being a little bit longer, sometimes it sticks out in my peripheral vision. I see hair sticking out, so I be trying to mess with them, and I kind of notice sometimes, you know, oh, I got a little split end here. If you ever notice that you guys have split ends, what I do, you're probably supposed to use shears and, you know, proper tools or whatever, but I'll go ahead and, matter of fact, it's not a bad tool. I'll go ahead and get some clippers, show you guys the main little mini bag right here, a little mini wall bag, you feel me? And this is where I keep my little last minute clippers. You know, I like to use my Andy super liners, but when I don't feel like plugging those into the wall, I got these cordless bad boys right here that I did a review on, showed you guys. These are the Wahl Whiz. I'll go grab these real quick, pull the hair where I see it, you know, split in, and just turn these on and like slice it right there at the end. The reason you want to slice them as soon as you see them is because if you don't get them at the bottom of the root, it's that single hair is going to split all the way to the top of the root, and your hair is going to be very thin. It's going to be going different directions, and it's just really not a good look. So you want to take care of that the best you can. Stay tuned, man, because I'm gonna come up with some more content. It might be a little minute though. I got to set up my new spot, new little setup area for the videos, and I'll be right back. With that being said, thanks for tuning in. Sorry about that little prank I did at the beginning if you guys stuck around for that. But anyways, we back. The beard ain't going nowhere. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.